All right. Thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. Today, we're going to talk about Tesla financing and why I think Tesla should probably bring back Tesla financing, why it might make a little sense, or I guess not necessarily bring back, but why they should bring it in-house and offer it as a service. A lot of the other OEMs, a lot of the other legacy autos do this. Maybe like sometimes gets them in a little bit of trouble, like maybe right now, but now might be a good time for Tesla to enter the market and to offer financing. And Tesla vehicles are, of course, different than different in a sense that they maybe hold more value, but that's because there's more demand for these vehicles. But why I think Tesla should get into Tesla financing and offer loans, because basically all the other OEMs do it at this point at some sort of level. So why not bring Tesla financing? Of course, at the same time, there's a ton of other banks that will gladly finance a Tesla, but Tesla at this point should also bring back Tesla financing, and maybe that might be a different demand lever that they can pull to increase sales. And spoiler alert, another country does do this, and another country's sales executive is now possibly over the United States. So maybe we will see this in the next future. And really, what would that mean for American buyers? So, but before we get into that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. We make 3 to 4 videos even a day now at this point, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, but more on that later. All right, so let's take a look at this, right? So Tesla financing in the US does not currently exist at the moment, but for a while, people have been trying to promote it. Right now, if you finance through Tesla, you don't actually finance through Tesla themselves. When you apply through Tesla financing, they actually kind of sell your deal or partner your deal off to a different bank, like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, and all of this stuff. So this is an article I actually found from 2019. So it's not like current, but it goes into the reasons on why Tesla should get into Tesla financing. And I think it makes sense. More revenue. I feel like Tesla, there's been stats where Tesla has a ton of cash on hand. I mean, I don't even know what the latest stats on. So they could easily get into a situation where they, buy their own deals, finance their own vehicles to their customers, and make profit as a different profit center as well. But the main 3 things on why it would make the sense is because Tesla already has the data of all these vehicles, right? They can see how you're driving. That's how they use Tesla insurance to make money as a different profit center. They can see based upon your safety score, they can offer you a higher rate of insurance. That's why I don't really like Tesla insurance, but they can also see where your vehicle is. Kind of in a creepy way, they can track any vehicle at a certain point because they have that sort of data. So, worst case, yes, Tesla loans are a little bit higher. Yes, they could finance them at a higher rate or even a more competitive rate if they need to. But if, stuff hit the fans and that vehicle disappears, they can also use their technology to find where that car is and repossess that car and then resell it or get their money back. Because that's what happens when people default on their loans, right? The financing arm goes and gets that vehicle back, takes it in, tries to sell it or resell it elsewhere, and if they can't, then they'll dump it and resell it to the auction. And that's, people have been talking where this is kind of this issue happening right now with too many people taking really high loans within the past few year or so, with all these interest rates going up and up and up. And I actually found an article where Edmunds put together a spreadsheet that went through all the different rates within the past few months. And of course, I can't find it right now, but it was basically the average the average used car rate at the moment is 11%. And the average new car rate is 6.61. This is as of November. And I can only imagine this is even higher now as of December. I mean, Tesla themselves on the website has a 5.34% APR. So, I mean, that's that's a good amount of money, I would say, a revenue that they could potentially get if they want to, but they could realize, and it's kind of relatively low risk. Like, yes, they could start issuing like bad loans, but at the same time, they can then take in the car and then resell it themselves. They don't have to go through anything else. Like, it's a different story versus like other automotive manufacturers out there or automotive financing arms. Audi Financial Services doesn't necessarily can sell that vehicle right back to the customer, but Tesla can through their used network, put a CPO warranty on it, and also they can charge the most for it because people just like buying a Tesla from Tesla themselves. I feel like that's why Tesla can sell vehicles at a little bit higher rate, especially on the used side. So I think that's like a really good point. That Tesla, if the vehicle loan, it kind of hits the fan, they can use the technology and the reposition softwares to, get it back. But, the other thing is China. China, does do some sort of Tesla loan product, at least what it's seen. So this is an article from South China Morning Post on November 3rd of 2021. And quote, Tesla offers loans in China as it looks to widen pool of buyers amid keen demand for electric cars. And I think we saw this pretty recently. Like Tesla was offering like about an $800 discount, I believe, if you finance through Tesla and use their loan product. So, and now that, it's basically come out, like it's almost 100% sure that Tom Zhu, which is head of sales on the China level, is now going to be global head of sales over US. He might bring some of these ideas, if it's possible, if it's legally available, he might bring some of these ideas to the US to pull some of those levers and demand levers to incentivize a sale. So whether it's incentivizing based upon purchasing the vehicle or incentivizing on financing of the vehicle as well. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. I think it's going to be a very exciting time throughout the rest of this year, and to see like what type of creative things that Tom Zhu is going to bring to the table, because the sky is the limit. Like, I don't know on the car sales legality of things, but what if there's like a discount for Tesla insurance? And what if there's a discount for Tesla financing? And what if there's a discount for what? I don't know, driving safe or buying full self-driving? Like, would you pay $15,000 for full self-driving if you were able to get like another $1,000 discount or something to that effect? Like, there's so many things that Tesla can keep in-house in terms of revenue and demand, that they could really push the needle if they need to, especially with this tax credit. Kind of like at this point, it looks like tax credit isn't going to be coming, but Tesla, of course, is going to probably lobby the government or figure out some sort of way. And then, I mean, it's not just Tesla, right? We have the Mach-E, the Ford Mach-E that kind of looks like it got shafted, the Volkswagen ID4 that also looks like it got shafted. Really, the only winners are the plug-in big SUVs from GM, and all the Jeep and all that stuff. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what you guys thinks on this. Do you think Tesla should offer in-house financing? Because right now there's a lot of banks that will step up to the plate, that will easily be super willing to finance your Tesla for you. And Tesla's kind of just giving that profit and all that to someone else, when they could be picky and choosy, right? They can pick and see which vehicles they want to finance at the end of the day, and pick the best deals that, that have the best credit scores at the end of the day. So this could be a very interesting time, and I would love to see Tesla financing come in at, super sick rates that are way lower. So what's up, JC? You got a Model X, right? You never told me about your deal. Did you get one for like $100,000 that was brand new or something? Like, I'm definitely willing to hear what's up with that, because that's you sounded like what you typed out was like a slick deal at the end of the day. But thanks for watching this quick video on my thoughts on Tesla financing. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on it, and check out my links below if you're interested in supporting the channel, including my Patreon link if you're interested. Yeah, that's basically it. I think I'm going to come back and make another video tonight. And this last video, I think, is going to be about, let me think. Oh yeah, refinancing. Everybody that's purchased a brand new Tesla within the past month now, there's something very critical you need to do now. If you finance with Tesla financing, there's something critical you need to do within the next month or so to get a lower rate. And I'll walk you through the steps on how to actually do it. But JC, tell me about your deal. Come on. The rep had told me I would get $7,500. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. Hopefully I got that right, because I always get a little bit, antsy when they say stuff like that, for sure. Terrence, I received an accelerated delivery, went from 2022 to 2023 Model 3 mile odometer. Does that mean it's used? No. It could be, as long as you're the first owner, it's never been titled, and it's from Tesla, and then it should be brand new. It could be a demo, but I don't think at this point it would be that. But thanks for watching this video. Please hit that like if you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.